Greetings, friend, and welcome. We often hear that AI is neutral, that it has no politics, no agenda, that it just takes in data and outputs facts. But the truth is, that's a myth. One of the most dangerous myths in tech. Because every AI system we build is shaped by the world we live in, and that world is not neutral. Today, we're diving into one of the most important and overlooked truths about artificial intelligence. Machines aren't biased because they're broken. They're biased because we are. What is neutral AI supposed to mean? When tech companies say AI is neutral, what they usually mean is this. AI doesn't have emotions, it doesn't vote, it doesn't care who wins or loses, it just follows the data. And that sounds fair on paper. But neutrality isn't just about attitude, it's about impact. If an AI system is trained on data from a biased world and makes decisions in that same world, how can we call it neutral? As the saying goes, if you train a robot on a crooked floor, it'll learn to walk crooked and think that's straight. Let's look at how that plays out in the real world. Example 1, policing algorithms. In city after city, predictive policing software is being used to forecast where crimes are likely to occur. Police departments then send more patrols to those areas. Here's the issue. The data that feeds these systems isn't clean. It's based on past arrests, which are heavily influenced by decades of over-policing in low-income and minority neighborhoods. So what happens? The AI predicts more crime in those same neighborhoods. Police go there, make more arrests, feed the data back into the system, and the loop continues. That's not just a glitch, that's systemic bias at machine speed. Example 2, hiring tools. Several companies have tried using AI to screen job applicants. One even trained their AI on 10 years of resumes from their top employees. But guess what? Those employees were mostly male. So the AI learned that men make better hires. It downgraded resumes with terms like women's chess club or female-coded names. It wasn't programmed to discriminate, but it was taught to replicate the past. AI doesn't know fairness. It knows patterns. And patterns, in our world, often reflect inequality. The illusion of objectivity. One of the biggest myths in AI is the idea that math is neutral. It's not. Algorithms are made by people. Data is labeled by people. Training sets are selected by people. And those people have values, opinions, blind spots. Even the questions we ask AI to solve are shaped by human priorities. Take facial recognition. The early data sets used for training were overwhelmingly white and male. As a result, the systems performed far better on white male faces than on women or people of color. In one study, dark-skinned women were misidentified by facial recognition nearly 35% of the time, compared to just 1% for light-skinned men. These aren't just errors. They're the result of who built the system and what they forgot to include. The danger of scale. To quote Kathy O'Neill, author of Weapons of Math Destruction, algorithms are opinions embedded in code. The danger isn't that bias exists. It always has. The danger is that AI makes that bias faster, invisible, and harder to question. And that's not just about ethics. It's about consequences. Why AI bias is hard to spot. There's another problem. AI doesn't explain itself. If a human makes a bad decision, we can ask them why. If an algorithm does it, we often can't. This is what's called the black box problem. Many AI systems, especially deep learning models, are so complex, even their creators can't fully explain how they reach conclusions. That means if an AI denies you a loan, mislabels your face, or flags your behavior as suspicious, there might be no way to appeal. It's judgment without a judge, punishment without a trial. The power question: who benefits? Let's get honest for a second. If AI systems consistently harm certain groups and benefit others, then we have to ask, who profits? A biased system isn't just a technical flaw, it's a tool of power. Whether that power is economic, political, or social. When a tool decides who gets hired, who gets parole, who gets healthcare, and who gets watched, that's not neutral. That's control. And AI is giving that control to people who were already in charge. Let's talk AI and global inequality. Bias isn't just a Western problem. When global tech companies export AI to other countries, they often bring those same biased systems with them. Or worse, apply them without understanding local context. An algorithm trained on English-speaking users may perform poorly on indigenous dialects. A healthcare model trained on American patients may misdiagnose symptoms in African, Asian, or Middle Eastern populations. This is algorithmic colonialism, when one region's data assumptions are applied globally. And just like traditional colonialism, it benefits the few at the expense of the many. The myth of neutral AI in war and politics. AI is already being used in military targeting, border surveillance, and public policy decisions. And yet, the companies building these tools often claim that we're just the platform. But if your platform can be used to launch drone strikes, detain migrants, or sway elections, then neutrality isn't just a myth. It's a cover story. Technology is never neutral. It reflects the goals of those who build and deploy it. What can we do? So, if AI can't be neutral, what now? We start by recognizing the myth and rejecting it. We need diverse teams building AI, transparent data sets, accountability for outcomes, audits that check for bias, systems that can explain themselves. And most of all, humility, the willingness to admit when our creations are harming others and the courage to stop using them when they do. We don't need perfect AI. We need responsible AI, and that starts by telling the truth. That neutrality was never the goal. Final thought, machines reflect us. AI doesn't invent values, it reflects them. If we build systems on biased data with narrow goals and no oversight, we'll get more of what we already have: inequality, exclusion, and injustice, but now automated. But if we build AI with care, with accountability, and with a genuine desire to do better, then maybe we can create something that doesn't just reflect the world, but helps improve it. The choice isn't up to the machine, it's up to us. Until next time, this is Micah Sai, and you're watching the Singularity Hub. Subscribe now for more deep dives into the systems shaping our world, because what's coming isn't just artificial, it's already here.